Hi, my name is Noxolo Magwaza from Are Centurion TV. I'm here with Harmony Malope from Basadi Ba Moshito Foundation. Harmony, how are you?
Hello, Noxolo. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good too. Glad to be here. Can you please elaborate for the viewers who is Harmony Malope and who is the founder of the foundation? How did it start?
Okay, so as you mentioned, my name is Harmony Malope. I am one of the co-founders of Basadi Ba Moshito Foundation. BBM Foundation, for short, is a non-profit organization that's functioning from Centurion and Lyttelton. We have a center at the Lyttelton Shopping Center. We consider ourselves an information agency for women who are survivors of gender-based violence or victims. And we opened the center in we started the organization in 2021, primarily offering skills development to women from abused backgrounds or underprivileged backgrounds to give them an opportunity to actually learn skills so that they could be self-sustained and earn an income on their own. Over the past 4 years, the organization has developed not just to assist women, but men as well and youths. The organization itself is a faith-based organization, but it prides itself in being able to make people understand that they have so much worth inside of them, and that everything that they need to succeed is not found outside, it's found within them. And our slogan is, greatness is within her, she will not fail, because we believe that strongly as an organization, that if a person realizes that they have greatness and they have potential inside of them to be anything, they can be anything. And that's what we focus on, teaching our beneficiaries first, that changing their mindsets and making them understand that they can achieve so much more if they just harness the skill sets that are inside of them. So that's what our organization does. Our mission and our vision is that we want society to be filled with thriving individuals, individuals who function in their gifting, function in their purpose, so that society can be whole and complete, and we can all be benefiting from each other's gifting and skill sets. And we do that with the work that we do through counseling services as well. So we give advisory and counseling services to members of the community in need of such. We also give food hampers to those who are in need of food, but predominantly it's about the skills that we offer here and changing the mindsets of our beneficiaries.
Mostly the mission and the vision of the NGO are centered around addressing the social or improving the well-being of the community. Enlighten me, what is the vision and the mission of the Basadi Ba Moshito Foundation?
Yeah, so we live in a world where it's become a lot about every man for himself. Survival of the fittest. If I take care of my own, I don't take care of other people, I'm more concerned about my benefit. And for us as an organization, our vision had to be centered around our role within community to better not only ourselves but to better others. But we do not function that way if we don't know who we are as people and as individuals, and we don't know the kind of power we possess to be able to impact change. So our vision is centered around creating a society where every man, woman, and child acknowledges the greatness they have within them and uses that to help them thrive, but not just them thriving, but the community thriving. So we're very centered around making sure that people are blessed to be blessings. So we empower people so that they can empower communities. And if that is the cycle that we produce as a people, then we will not be sitting in a world where there's so much chaos and so much lack, because everybody would understand that the blessing that I have, the gifting that I have, the skills that I have, they're not just for my consumption, but I'm impactful so that I can be an impact to others as well.
I know that the foundation is all about women offering skills, different skills and everything, but you also mentioned that they're coming from disadvantaged backgrounds, abusive relationship, abusive marriage and everything. So beside the skills that you guys are offering, do you offer like psychologically or social workers for them to attend?
Yeah, so we have in-house social workers and wellness counselors. And one of the programs, or rather one of the workshops that we offer within the program is a wellness workshop where we focus on their physical health as well as their mental and emotional health, because you are very right, it's important for us to make sure that holistically that the beneficiaries are taken care of. So that is a service that we give not just to the beneficiaries of the program, but to members of the community at large. Our doors are open for anybody in need of psychosocial assistance, whether it's counseling or guidance or any form of assistance that they need outside of the program. But over and above that, we also are in the process of launching a wellness center within the space that we have. And the wellness center is going to make it available for physical health checkups from our doctor volunteers that we have at the organization, to give people free health checkups, to give them counseling services as well. As well as a spa, you know, for those people who want to come in and just get a massage or be treated to a day at the spa. We're going to be doing that as well. So we're very excited for the launch of our wellness center, which is taking place in July. And that just also extends to members of the community who would have to pay for these services elsewhere, a lot of money. We're making it accessible to everybody around us.
Do you have, can you share if you have like successful stories from your beneficiaries where some comes back to share how they've, maybe some of them, they've started their own businesses or they have their own employees now. Do you have like those interesting stories?
Yeah, definitely. I think the one thing about the work that we do, we love so much, is that for us, impact is not just written theoretically. It's something we see practically to show that what we do here works. And when we started as an organization, we only started with 3 of the co-founders. So we only had a staff complement of 3 people. But over the 4 years, our staff complement has grown from 3 to 15. And of that 15, 85 to 90% of our staff complement comprises of previous beneficiaries. So when we do this program, we are not only empowering these women and then releasing them, but we empower them and then absorb them into the organization as members of staff. And I mean, you have ladies that have come on here with no work experience at all, but are running a marketing department or running an operations department. And it's not just on paper, it's in practical terms. They do these tasks and they are growing their CV and they're expanding it. We also have an internship program within the organization where at the end of the program, when the ladies graduate, we select a number of different beneficiaries who show potential, and we take them on for an internship within the organization and give them an opportunity to work in different spaces in the organization, to learn a different skill so that they are advancing their resume and their skill set. Another thing that we do is we are linked with a lot of different partners and stakeholders. So at the end of graduation, we have given opportunities for our beneficiaries to do learnerships, temporary job, contract employment with different partners and different stakeholders, just to give them exposure to different industries and have them learn that. We've got beneficiaries that have started small businesses and are doing very, very well. We have a program called Create and Cultivate, which is an incubation program for small businesses within the organization. So these ladies become part of the incubation program, and we get our partners and our stakeholders to sponsor them with startup capital to be able to start small businesses. So there are so many success stories that we've seen over the past 4 years, and it's very exciting because that's where the real results of the work that we do is. And we love to see these women come broken and, you know, not knowing who they are, no sense of identity, but leave here so empowered and so changed and so transformed. And for us, that's the big, big hero of the story.
Tell me, Harmon, do you have any fundraising initiative where you pitch to different companies about your NGO, where you tell them who you are? What do you do?
Yeah, so currently we're not a funded organization, we're a self-funded organization, which means a lot of the funding comes from internal mechanisms, but also from private donors and community donors. So one of the ways in which our organization is sustainable and raises funds is we have what we call sustainability initiatives, one of them being a charity shop. So we have what's called the BBM charity shop. It operates here from Lyttelton and online, where people can donate pre-loved goods, whether it's clothing, it's household goods, whatever, and we sell them to the public. So it's a way that we can keep the foundation afloat. It generates an income for us, which is a great way. So we always plead with people, if they have things that they want to donate or they want to share with us, we're more than welcome to take those in, and they help us a lot to generate those funds. We also have something that we call the BBM Community Markets Group. And what that is basically we collaborate with different institutions, whether it's shopping centers or churches, and we host different markets at the venues. And we coordinate the whole market, so we charge vendors the vendor fees, and those vendor fees are what is used to generate and sustainability income for us as well. And then finally, we have an annual fundraiser, which takes place every August. It's called the Inspirational Women Fundraiser. And with Inspirational Women, the focus is usually on a specified project for the year for us as an organization. This year, our Inspirational Women fundraiser is called Inspirational Women in Trade and Industry. And the focus is on making people within different trade spaces, within different industries, understand that if you invest in a woman, she can be anything. So we're bringing a whole lot of different industry leaders into one space, which is going to be taking place here at the center. And we're sharing success stories of our beneficiaries, and we're giving partners, potential partners, future partners, companies, organizations, private individuals, an opportunity to come on board and support our organization and the work that we do by being part of this event. And it's taking place on Women's Day, which is very symbolic, which is great, here at the center, and we're very excited for that. Tickets for that event are 200 Rand per person.
She can be anything.
She can be anything.
It isn't just a theme, but it's a powerful declaration that every woman carry within her strength to shape the future. Can you please elaborate that for the viewers at home and for me also? She can be anything.
She can be anything, definitely. I think it's something that we overlook as people in general. The fact that we are only limited by our own ideas or by what society tells us. But in essence, we were born to thrive at anything if we are just given the right support. And for us, the She Can Be Anything campaign is a movement that speaks to the fact that if one person from, I don't know, the legal industry, for example, decides, I'm going to mentor a woman who's abused or a woman who comes from an underprivileged background with something as basic as a couple of hours a week, or I'm going to, help her get through school or whatever, that lady that saw herself being nothing can amount to so much more. And she can end up being a lawyer. If somebody from the fashion industry sows into these kinds of women coming from bad backgrounds and abuse, if somebody from the medical field sows into this woman, then we are literally cultivating women who can be anything. And when these women are cultivated and they're developed and they come from bad backgrounds and they have a beautiful story to tell, we are then empowering communities because the very same women go to the communities that they come from and they sow back there. So in essence, when you sow into a woman, you are actually sowing into thriving communities. And that's what people don't understand. I mean, women are mothers, right? They are wives, they are family, they hold families together, especially in underprivileged communities that are headed mostly by women. So if a woman is empowered, you are actually empowering communities. And if you are sowing into her and giving her the opportunity to be something that she never thought she could be, then you are taking that skill set and that development into community spaces, and communities are thriving because the women are helping them do so.
She can be anything.
She can be anything.
Okay. Tell the viewers at home or anyone who's going to be interested after this interview how to get hold of the ticket.
So if you visit our website, it's bbmfoundation.org. So it's Basadi Ba Moshito Foundation.org. There is a section on there where you can click on the Inspirational Women in Trade and Industry tab, and that's going to take you directly to Quicket. However, if you just want to buy the tickets straight from Quicket, we are selling the tickets on Quicket. It's 200 Rand a ticket. And as soon as you get to Quicket, you just type Inspirational Women in Trade and Industry, and the information will come up. It's going to be a great evening. It's a cocktail dinner, so it's an opportunity for us to dress up and look nice, but also do it for a worthy cause. There will be a lot of networking. There'll be an art exhibition. We're also going to have a silent auction, so there's great opportunities for people to win prizes and goodie bags. And all of the funds that we are raising, particularly for this Inspirational Women in Trade and Industry, is going towards the improvement of our media center. So one of the things that we do here is we give ladies basic computer literacy, and also the youth, and also our male cohorts for bold men. And our media center needs improvement. We need laptops. We need, to digitize the space so that it's an IT-friendly environment to teach them these skills. So the funds that we'll be raising for this event will be going towards the improvement of our media center. So it's the Inspirational Women in Business, in Trade and Industry, and you can get the tickets on Quicket for 200 Rand.
Thank you so much. We know that social media is very powerful in these days, so can you please tell the viewers how to get hold of you, your handles, Facebook handle, Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah. No, definitely. I think we're so excited and so happy that we have a really great team that puts out a lot of our stuff on social media. But we are on Facebook, it's Basadi Ba Moshito Foundation. We are on Instagram, the same handle. And we are also on, we have a website I've already mentioned, which is www.bbmfoundation.org. And of course, you can hit us up in our emails as well, which is info@basadibamoshitofoundation.org. If there's anybody that needs to contact us directly to ask any questions at all, you're welcome to contact me, and that's on 082-801-3125. And that's basically we're on all of those platforms, and we're also on LinkedIn. If you're looking for us, it's BBM Foundation.
Any woman who's going to watch this, maybe want to find out more, how does one register if she wants to come and learn some skills like bagging and everything?
Yeah. So we are having our second block. So the program runs 2 blocks a year. The first block runs from March until June. So we're actually finalizing the first block of the program now. But we are opening registration for block 2, which starts in August. And if there's anybody that's interested in being a part of the program for August, please contact us on the number that I provided, which is 082-801-3125. Or visit our website to download a registration form. We're registering beneficiaries from the ages of 25 all the way up to 50. We've had beneficiaries that have been part of this program in their 60s. So we're not limited by age because everybody can be empowered at any age. But please contact us before the end of this month, which is basically a week left, because we are holding vetting interviews on the 4th of July. So send us a message as soon as possible so that we can set up a meeting with you and you can be part of the program for Block 2.
Harmony, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate.
Thank you for having me.
That's very interesting.
Thanks so much, Noxolo, for having me.
Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Centurion TV, and this is not our last time here. We hope to see Harmony again very time soon. Thank you so much.